This is how I put together a kindergarten reading folder. In the pocket, I have an alphabet chart that the child can color as they learn the names and sounds of the letters. The first thing I would do before beginning kindergarten is to actually assess the child's letter sound knowledge, the most important part being the sounds, of course. You can uncover one line at a time, and as you point, the child should tell you the name and sound. Give them a check only if they knew the sound within a few seconds without prompting or help. Then I would put out of 52 letters, 26 upper and 26 lower, how many they got correct with the sounds. And ideally the names could be noted separately. I have another form I use if I want to note both the name and sound. Then I print out alphabet cards. I put a check mark on all the letters they knew, and I put them into the bag with the green dot. These are letters they know. The rest go into the bag with the red dot. That's ones that they are learning. They need to stop and slow down and learn. Then you can begin the daily routine. Each day you do phonics drills or charts. In the beginning, it's just the letters and sounds chart, and that would be under this tab. I put a couple options. This was made by an intervention teacher, and this I found online. The second daily routine is to practice sight words. I wouldn't start the second routine until they've mastered most or all the letters. The third daily routine, I wouldn't start either until they've mastered all the sounds and letters and learn to blend. And that would be to begin to read books that are on level. And there's a reading log under that tab. So with the first routine, once they've known all their letters and sounds, then you can begin the third routine. But instead of reading, you're really just learning to blend CVC words. So under this tab, I would add CVC word family charts. Short A word families, short E, short I, short O, and common short U. Once the child knows their letters and sounds and is beginning to blend, even just with the first word family or two, you want to begin building their sight word bank. There are two lists they should learn in kindergarten. This is the first list of 60 words, and this is the second list of 60 words. If they learn the first 60 and at least 25 of the second, they would be considered on track. Many kindergarteners learn all 120, 60, and 60, and some go on to learn the third set of words, which is called category words. Now, let's go back like it's the beginning of the year. For the phonics drill or alphabet routine, each day I would have the child point and sing the alphabet if they don't already know it. Then, most importantly, would go through and say the name and sound twice of each letter. So A, ant, B, b, bat, until they get to Z. And you would be watching them and helping them to say it correctly, or saying it for them really in the beginning till they know it. Then you take out the letters they already know. As they say the sound of the letter on the card without the help of pictures, then you lay it on the ground, and at the end they put them into pairs, noticing which letters don't already have a pair and noticing that those ones are in the red bag. And maybe you can even play a fun game where you say, oh, we have to find the baby letter that's in the red bag or the mommy letter. And so, they're working towards getting all the letters to have a match and to come into this green bag. Then you put those away and you pull out the red bag letters. This one you would say to them. But I would only select maybe 3 to 5 letter pairs at a time to focus on and put those into a paper clip and keep that paper clip set of letters in the bag. So you're really just focusing on the set and the paper clip. And then as they master the ones in the paper clip, they get checked on the chart and they get checked on the card and moved into the green bag. And then you select a few more from the red bag to put into the clip to focus on. You don't want to focus on all these at once. And that is your daily routine for letters. You could also make matches with these ones that are in the clip, which again, I don't have a clip here, but imagine that there's a few of them in a paper clip. And then again, you would, after they master these all, maybe give them a certificate, celebrate, get really excited, and then they would continue to review the letters even the whole rest of the year if they had just learned the letters that year. Every day, quickly review on the chart, and even some days review all of the ones in the green bag, which by that point they would all be in the green bag. So seeing them on the chart and also seeing them on their own, separated upper and lower and no picture clues, really helps the child to continue to maintain that letter sound knowledge and not to lose it so that they can begin to read fluently. And then you would move into CVC words. Once the child has blending down with single words, within a week or two, you can begin to help them to read books like Bob books and simple phonetic books. And you would begin to help them notice how many words are in each sentence, seeing that words are separated by spaces, that they end with periods and things of that nature, and to really continue to use the blending practice to read actual books that are not too difficult, that can be read with your support. And reading at this stage until they're fluent readers is always with the adult, listening to them read and providing corrective and feedback as they go at the right time, allowing them space to also self-correct. Once the child has mastered their letters, has begun to blend and build their sight word bank, maybe by semester 2, you can begin to master another set of letters, so to speak, but this time it's blends. The L blends, the R blends, and the digraphs. And simply, just like with letters, you can go through, make sure you're not adding the schwa sound. This is not blah or bruh. It's bull, burr, col, cur, and just having them go through that each day until they can do it on their own. This is much quicker than learning the letters. And that way, when they begin to move from CVC words to words like, before they could read words like pin, but now if they know the chest sound, they can read words like chin. So you are actually preparing them for moving on to bigger words after they've mastered the CVC words, because now they'll be able to read short vowel words with blends and digraphs. And that is the reading folder: phonics, sight words, and reading.